Hi everyone, so today I have a makeup tutorial for you on this look that I'm wearing right now. It's a festive Christmas makeup tutorial. It's kind of dramatic, at least in my books. I probably wouldn't wear this on an everyday basis, but it incorporates green and red, sort of darker green and red colours in a smoky eye, a really light red lip, and then some, neutral but complementing face makeup. So I really hope you enjoy this video. I'm sorry if you don't celebrate Christmas. I still hope you enjoy this video and possibly get some inspiration from it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! So I'm starting off by priming my face. I'm just applying the primer on the main areas of my face, then using my fingers to blend that and evenly distribute it across my skin. Next up is concealing. I'm just doing some pinpoint concealing across some redness and on some blemishes that I felt like covering up. And for all of my concealing, I used a mixture of my fingers and a brush to blend it out. Then I applied some concealer underneath my eyes in a triangular shape to cover more area. And next I used a foundation brush to add a bit more coverage. I used a BB cream just on the main points of my face. Next I applied a liquid golden highlighter because I felt like golden was more of a festive colour, and I blended that out with my fingers, applying it on the tops of my cheeks. And then I powdered my face using a mattifying powder and a big kabuki brush and just powdered all over, setting my makeup in place. Now for the eyebrows, I used a spoolie brush just to, spoolie them up, and I filled them in using a matte brown eyeshadow and a flat brush, and then set them in place with a clear brow gel. So basically my regular eyebrow routine. Then I primed my eyes to prep them for eyeshadow and just used my fingers to blend the primer out. Then I applied a jumbo stick in this sort of shimmering champagne colour on the inner corners of my eyes and underneath my brows for a highlight. And then I set that in place with more of a golden champagne eyeshadow, just using a sponge brush, nothing special, just so the cream product would stay in place, and blended that with a fluffy brush. I then applied a cream, warm brown sort of taupe eyeshadow across my lids and blended that with my fingers, and then set that in place using a fluffy brush and a taupe eyeshadow. I then started with the festive colours. I applied a lighter forest green colour across all of my lids, packing it on using a flat shader brush and bringing it up to my crease but not in the crease, and then used a fluffy brush to blend that all out. Also on the fluffy brush I used a warm toned brown as a transition colour. Then to add more depth I applied an even darker forest green colour into my crease and blending that out so there were no harsh lines and gave it a smoky eye effect. Then to add some more Christmas vibes to this look, I applied a matte red colour, which is actually a very intense blush, and I applied that to the outer corners of my eyes using again a flat shader brush. I mapped out the outer V of my eye and then packed in the colour along that area, and I again blended that with a fluffy brush so that it'll transition nicely and seamlessly. I then packed on a little bit of an olive shimmering colour just on the centre of my lids to add more dimension to the look and a highlight. I then lined my waterline with a nude eye pencil to brighten up and open my eyes. I then used an angled eyeliner brush and a brown pencil eyeliner to line my upper lash line. I just find that brown is more of a softer look and kind of more festive, I suppose. I then curled my eyelashes to prep them for mascara and applied a mascara that added more curl to my lashes. I felt that this paired nicely with the more smoky eye eyeshadow look that I went for. I also applied the mascara to my bottom eyelashes, and then to add a bit more drama, I suppose, to the eyelashes, I applied some individual lashes just on the outer ends of my upper lash line to add more of a flirtatious look, I suppose, and then bonded that together with a regular black mascara. I then applied some matte bronzer to add some more colour back into my face along my cheekbones, my jawline, and my temples, using slightly contouring but nothing major. And then again, to add some more rosiness and colour back into my face, I applied a light pink blush on the apples of my cheeks. Because the eyes were quite dramatic for me, I just decided to go simple on the lips and apply this light red glossy tint and blended that out using my finger. And there we have it, that's the completed look. So that's before, and here's after. So I hope you enjoyed this festive eye look, and all the information for products will be down below. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!